The Laffer curve describes the relationship between tax rates and total tax revenues. There are two effects tax rates have on total revenues. One is what we call the arithmetic effect. If you raise tax rates, for example, you do collect more revenue per dollar of tax base. That's true. But also, if you raise tax rates, that's a disincentive to report income, so you'll shrink the tax base. These two effects always work in the opposite direction. At 100% tax rates, if you don't get anything after tax, why would you ever work? You wouldn't work. By not working, you'll have no income. There will be no tax revenues. This horizontal axis is tax revenues. This one's tax rate. At 100% tax rates, you're going to get zero tax revenues right here. Now, also, if I tax you at 0%, you're going to make a lot of money, but you're not going to have any taxes to pay. So at zero tax rates, this one right down here, again, you're going to get zero revenues. But now what happens when I start lowering the tax rate from 100% to 99, to 98, to 97? As I go down, sooner or later, someone's going to go to work. And you're going to start getting increases in revenues going here. And as you keep lowering it, the rates, that comes down, down, down. If I go to zero, and I now raise the tax rate from 0% to 1%, well, you may work a little bit less, but we're going to collect more revenues on now, aren't we? And so as you start raising the tax rate, you find that tax revenues start rising, and you get here, you get this curve. I didn't draw it very smoothly, but this is the relationship. This is what they call the Laffer curve. What it looks like here, as you can see now, at every revenue, there are two tax rates that give you the same revenue. This one is what's called the prohibitive range up here. And in this range, every time you raise tax rates, you get less revenues. Every time you lower rates, you get more revenues. In this range, we call it the normal range. Every time you raise tax rates, you get more revenues, and every time you lower them, you get less revenue. This is the normal range where the arithmetic effect dominates, and this is the prohibitive range where the economic effect. That's all it is.